From the Volta region, let's come back to the Greater Accra region because commercial drivers who ply the Dodowa to Afienya route have vowed to resist the government's decision to reintroduce road tolls in 2025. They argue that the poor state of the roads in the area does not justify the tolls. In the 2024 media budget review, the government announced that road tolls would resume in January 2025. However, aggrieved drivers in Dodowa and Afienya insist the government must first make the roads motorable before reintroducing tolls. Carlos Coloni reports.
This is the state of the Dodowa to Afienya road, full of potholes, bumpy and extremely dusty. My journey from Afienya to Dodowa in this taxi took 1 hour and 15 minutes. A journey that would have lasted for less than 20 minutes under ideal road conditions. By the time I arrived, my hair had changed from black to red, and I was sneezing uncontrollably. This was my experience for just a day, but for these drivers who navigate this road daily for a living, it's a constant struggle. The government's decision to reintroduce road tolls have left many of them furious.
Big no to that. The reason being that the sort of roads that we are, using in Ghana, they are nothing to, write home about. But I will say that if they are able to construct our roads and the roads are in good condition, when they ask us to pay tolls for that, we will do, but not this sort of roads that we are operating on. They should forget about reintroduction of the road tolls. It's not a good thing when we look at our roads. Then when you look at the nature of the roads here, from here to Afienya, whenever it is raining, there are days that we are not able to, move from here to Afienya. All the roads in the Dangbe Shai Osu district, from here to Afienya to Dowenya, when you go through Astuare Junction to Osue, and almost all the roads, they are so bad. When you look behind you, there is a signpost that has been placed there to deceive the whole public that this road has been awarded on a contract for them to do it. It is still, we don't know whether it is a story. And what happens is that each time elections are at the corner, they bring people on the road just to deceive us. Immediately the elections are over, then we are back to nothing. We will seriously resist that. We will not support it at all because the roads are not good.
We are not in support of that, because looking at the nature of our road, how can you be paying a tax for this road? The road is very bad. The road net is very bad. When we get into rainy season, there's no car going to Afienya, no car coming to Dodowa. Just imagine, ask yourself, if a woman is in labor, how possible can the person get to the hospital? It's too bad. We are even tired of them, not NDC, not MPP, because they all came, they weren't able to do the road. We complained severally. We don't know what they are doing. So we are not in support of that.
Aram, a resident of Fiankonya and a regular user of the road, argues that the e-levy should be scrapped and the government should focus on repairing the roads instead.
They should make sure that the road toll is for the maintenance of the road. They shouldn't use it for any other thing. Look at this road. I work at a dental housing down. I'm staying at Fiankonya. I pick motor. I pay 30 cedis. At times they charge 40 cedis before I'll get to this place. Then from this place, I'll pick 9 cedis to Adenta. Then from Adenta, I'll pick another car before I get to work. So in actual fact, we are just working for transport and food. We save nothing. So if the road toll will help for them to repair our roads and also construct new roads, I'm in support. But they have to take the e-levy because the e-levy came to replace the road tolls.
The debate over reintroducing road tolls versus first making the roads motorable is akin to the classic chicken and egg dilemma. Which should come first? For Joy News, Carlos Kaloni, Afienya Dodowa Road.
No rehabilitation of Dodowa Afienya Road. No road tolls.
Well, thank you, Carlos, for that story. Meanwhile, my colleague Sweetie Abochi engaged pedestrians and passengers at the Tema motorway to gather their thoughts and opinions. Listen to what they had to say.
Reactions are pouring in on the back of yesterday's mid-year financial budget review presented by the Finance Minister, Dr. Mohamed Amin Adam. And key among the things we're focusing on this morning here at the Tema motorway, the first toll booth you see on your way to the motorway, is the reintroduction of road tolls. What do the people, the Ghanaian people, say, or how do they feel about the proposed reintroduction of tolls? Let's find out.
I think since it came out that like we should stop using the toll booth, and then they bringing in the e-levy. I knew that since this thing is still there and then they haven't demolished it, they will still they'll still bring it. So I mean, if they are going to reinstall or recommission the toll booths, I expect that they do away with the e-levy. I mean, the taxes are too much. Looking at how the country is right now, there are no jobs and all that. And then yes, I think the COVID levy was introduced in 2020, right? And then we are still paying for COVID. So, I mean, in a way, I'm also not shocked if they try and then recommission or bring this thing back.
Actually, in my honest opinion, I don't mind, because it's either the toll or another tax. They will have to raise money that way. So maybe this is the easiest way of raising taxes. That's why I don't really mind whether they bring it or not.
But for the toll, before, there are people who sell around here. And but for them to bring the toll and not taking the levy, I think for me, I would say, okay, they should bring it, because there are people who sell around here. Plenty people, like, they sell different items. And then when they cancel the toll, those people, they are just played. Some are not having their jobs. I learned because of this thing, some have gone back to their villages. And it is true, because if you are selling here and they've canceled the toll, who are you going to sell to? You can't be selling to the cars that are passing. So I think if they want to bring back the toll and still make but they should try ways and means to take off the e-levy. Because if they are bringing it back, that's what they took it off for. So now why are they not taking it off and bring out the toll?
Because, like, for me, it doesn't make any much sense to me. Something that you knew you are going to bring it back, but you abolish it. I don't know if they are playing with the minds of Ghanaians. I don't know. So I think we, the youth of this country, we need to root up, and then we stand for our rights, and then I think we have to do something. For we, the youth, I think we need to protest against certain things in this country, because if you take a critical look out, even the cost of living in this country right now, you don't know how these politicians are playing us. Today they say this, tomorrow that. So I don't know. So I think we need to demonstrate as youth so that we fight for the right of this country. That's what I have to say.